Today we're talking about them pearly whites. Let's get to it. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I am Curtis, your guy. Make sure my shirt is clean to get hair back on your head. No pesky pills, surgeries, transplants. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Anyways, hairbymhe.com will get you all your products, ebooks, supplies. Knowledge is power, guys. The starter kit is out there too. In case you don't buy hair from us, it's totally cool. You can get the starter kit and get everything you need to do that application, cleanup, etc. All that's on there. Don't forget about the styling products. Boom, 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 boom. Styling products are released. Hairbymhe.com. Use that coupon code MHE20 to save 20% off of your hair. MyHairExperience.com has got a lot of information, FAQs, ebooks, tutorials, all the YouTube content, etc. Check that out as well. That got me winded. All right, today I'm not talking about hair, guys. This is not a hair-related video. So sorry. Today is a 1-year review of my new pearly white veneers and crowns and mouth fix that I had done in Costa Rica. It's been about 13 months now, and I really have been itching to do this video because I haven't found a video about this far along. I found videos a month after, 6 months after, things like that. So I think the 6 month after is a pretty good video to have done. But a year later is definitely a for sure video that people would want to see. I do, guys, if you're not here because of what my general stuff is, I do men's hair replacements and hair systems. I'm all about bettering yourself in any way that you can, and being financially friendly about doing it, you know, where you don't have to mortgage the house to try to do something for yourself. I'm big on that. I'm big on saving money and trying to get a good result, the best result for the best value. That's my point. So that's me. I'm Curtis, by the way. Nice to meet you. So we're going to get on to it. What I did, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, I'm going to show some pictures up here as I'm going along. I went to Costa Rica. I live in the panhandle of Florida. I went to Costa Rica and I got my, a buddy of mine told me, hey, you know, I've got a dentist in Costa Rica that can help you. I was having serious teeth problems. I really don't want to go too deep back into that, but I had a dog. My mom's dog hit me in the mouth, broke one of my bunny teeth. Didn't break the tooth, but it broke the bone that supported it. It caused an infection. It caused all kinds of troubles. And I never had pretty teeth. Picture here. I never had pretty teeth. I always wanted pretty white teeth, like high beams. I always wanted them. I brush my teeth twice a day. I floss. I rinse. I use my water pick. I do everything I'm supposed to do. But guys and girls, some people's teeth are just not generated white. They come in different scales. Yellows, blues, and another color that is just scaled of how your teeth are going to be, regardless if you have, you know, the best whitening treatment on the planet. They just won't turn white. It's just physically impossible. Picture here of my yellow, dingy teeth. So anyways, I've always had these ugly teeth and just terrible, terrible teeth. So I'm going to make a short story at the beginning of what I did, and then I'm going to go into some of the things to expect during this process. So my buddy said, hey, I got a guy that can help you in Costa Rica. I've been seeing him for years. I trust him. Give it a try. I was scared. No way. Not going to do it. Not sanitary. You're crazy. Blah, blah, blah. Needless to say, I finally bit the bullet. Instead of spending $25,000 here in the States, I spent $64,000 with the trip, the stay for a week, and everything. $6,400 or $6,200. I was scared. I was nervous. I had no idea what I was getting into. Everything was great. Check out those other videos. So anyways, I go see a doctor named Alberto Coto, and I'll put a link down to his website below. Tell him Curtis sent you. He does hook me up for anybody that comes in, so it's not a paid promotional video, but he does hook me up if I need dental work or something in the future because of referrals. It's kind of nice for me. So, but this video is not based on that. I'm about as real as it gets. If something sucks, I'll tell you it sucks. So I get there, I get my teeth done, I come home. Now we're getting to the 1-year review portion of what's going on. The minute I get home, I feel like I've got a bite problem. Like my teeth just aren't sitting perfectly. Like when you bite together, how your teeth just mesh, kind of like that. It didn't feel right. felt like I had one that was a little bit too high. So when I got home, I went to my dentist, and he filed on it with a little thing for probably about 3.5 or 4 seconds. Done. Fixed. Problem solved. Then my teeth started meshing together like they were supposed to. Everything in Costa Rica, backtrack a little bit, when I was in Costa Rica, Dr. Coto checked to make sure that my bite was good with the carbon paper. I was still numb. My mouth was still numb. So he checked with the carbon paper. Everything was fine. But when it comes to, I'm talking microns of difference, and also I've got 19 new teeth, crowns and veneers. It's not going to feel like your teeth are normal to start with. It is not possible. So go into this expecting that. It will feel different. They will be sensitive. They won't hurt. We're going to go back to pain as well. They won't hurt, but they're going to be sensitive. They're going to feel not loose, but yet they've been worked on with a tool, and ground down. Picture here to nubs, just like in the little picture for YouTube or whatever that I put up. Ground down to nubs. So it didn't hurt. They were sore, and they were sore for probably 45 days, 2 months. But the soreness decreases over time. If you're used to not having any soreness in your mouth at all, let's say 0 pain, it's probably a 3 of an aggravation, not pain, but more aggravation. They're just sore. You're timid with them, which is to be expected, totally expected. We'll go back to pain. Pain during the process was not at all. It wasn't existent. I got numbed up, and when I got numbed up, I got gas, the nitrous oxide, and there was no pain. I didn't hurt. Was it uncomfortable? Sure, it was uncomfortable, but I am a Nancy when it comes to my teeth. Like, on a scale from 1 to 10 of being man to flaming crybaby, I'm like up here, okay? So it didn't hurt. The shot hurt, of course, but to numb me up, but the other stuff didn't hurt. All right, so now we've made it through 2 months. Your soreness has faded away. And your teeth, you're still timid with them. You're still timid with, you don't want to eat like hard, super hard stuff like hard candies. I chew gum. I do everything like I normally would. I'm not going to eat like, which I thoroughly love and I do miss. And this is going to sound disgusting, but there's a thing that I like. I'm from the south of, in the U.S. It's called stricoline bacon, fatback. And it has this rind on the edge of the bacon. Oh my God, it is so good, but it is so hard, like hard. You do not want to eat that stuff on veneers and crowns. It's just not a good idea. Could you do it? Sure. Can you get away with it? More than likely. Should you? Probably not. So yeah, we're 2 months into it. Pain's gone. I feel good. Still timid with my mouth. Things still aren't feeling like mine. The teeth don't feel like they're mine. It wasn't a talking issue. There was a talking issue probably the first 10 days while my tongue got kind of, acclimated to everything that was in my mouth. But it didn't hurt past that. Everything was really good to go, other than that being timid about eating things. I could eat into a hamburger. I could eat into. I won't eat an apple like that. I'll cut an apple up. I could eat an orange. If I just peeled it and ate that outside, I could eat an orange like that. I'm not going to eat like a candy-covered apple. I'm not going to do that. You're just asking for trouble. Now let's go to about month 5 or 6. Things are feeling like yours, like they belong, like they totally fit. Your soreness is gone. There's really nothing to even speak of past month 6. Or month 7, everything, you don't think about it constantly. You're not worried about it all the time. Am I going to pop off a veneer? Is it going to fall out? No, it's not. As long as it's done right, it's not going to fall out. And the doctor warranties his work for 5 years as long as nobody goes in there and goes behind him and does anything. Other than little light stuff, cleanings. I had to get that one file down a little bit, which I probably could have done at home in like 2 seconds, but I wanted the dentist to do it. That would have been stupid. But yeah, let's go 7 months to 1 year. There's absolutely nothing to even tell. everything's normal. I eat normal, I chew normal, everything just meshes together. They feel like mine. They don't feel like they're big in my mouth or like it's overwhelming, like I got a golf ball in my mouth or nothing. I sleep normal. I think I have this condition, I think, where I clench my teeth at night when I sleep, which kind of concerned me. We were going to do Invisalign on the bottoms because he was scared of me doing that clenching thing that I do and popping and breaking a tooth or something. But knock on wood, I haven't had any complications. Knock on wood. Nothing to speak of, other than that one little thing that had to get ground down. I'm 13 months into it. Guys, I like self-help, okay? I'm really big on that, and I'm huge on people feeling good about themselves. That's what makes the world a great place. When people, I'm spitting everywhere. When people feel bad about themselves, it really portrays onto others, and we don't want that. I mean, I help guys get their hair back, but my teeth were always crap. They were always ugly. I would cover my mouth when I laughed. You know, I would try to make sure that my teeth were just not exposed and wouldn't smile with, you know, my teeth out, you know. So it's been a life-changing experience for me and something that's really, you know, it's nice. I've never had a great pretty smile, and I do now. Let's talk about maintenance. We'll go into that a little bit. There's really nothing to maintain. You don't want to brush your teeth like this anymore. You want to brush your teeth up and down. You're trying not to make that gum recede. You don't want gum recession because the veneer or crown only goes up so high. So if your gum recedes, you have a problem. I use a water pick now instead of flossing daily. I use my water pick, which is, man, fantastic, guys. I'm not sponsored by Water Pick, but I will tell you that I go to my dentist and get my checkups now every 4 months to make sure my teeth are clean. You don't have to do that. It's something that I do because I don't ever want to be faced with teeth problems again, because I've been down this road my whole life and it really sucks. So I use a water pick, and they do the little scoping on your gums or whatever, and they were all perfect. You know, it was like 2 to 3-ish, you know, depth or whatever it is, and they were perfect. They said everything was great, nothing to be worried about. I get my teeth cleaned, get my x-rays done, and I'm out of there. So maintenance, you brush more up and down. I do, however, floss occasionally on this side after I eat, because I'm not at home with my water pick, and I take me a flosser just to make sure. I'm really big on trying to keep them, you know, in good shape and do my job to make sure that they stay how they're supposed to. So I take my little pick with me and I check my teeth after I'm done, and that's really all I do. Other than that, my life hasn't changed for anything but the better. So the cost, I can't tell you how exciting it is to not pay $25,000 in the US. I'm not ragging on US doctors or dentists, not by any means. Please never think that. I am just the guy that wants the best deal for the product. That's it. And $25,000 I couldn't spend. I got a family to feed, and my teeth were screwed. So I spent 65 or 62, whatever it was, and I'm happy. Going into this backwards a little bit, do your research on your dentist. If you have never been there, you don't know anybody who has been there, do what you can, and this is going to sound psycho. Try to get somebody who has left, you know, if they got a Facebook, check their reviews. If they've got somebody who's left positive, reach out to them. You know, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal. Or find somebody that, you know, an American group. I'm sure there's American groups on Facebook and places like that have groups of people that do dentistry down in Mexico and, you know, Brazil and Costa Rica and Colombia and all those places. Try to search into there and find some reputable people that you can talk to get good information from. Information is always power, guys. I wouldn't have done this unless my buddy had been there so many times and was totally happy with Dr. Coto. So that's what I got today. I hope that helps. If I could go back, I would have done it long ago. I'm 40 years old. I've never had a pretty smile regardless how hard I tried. I never had a pretty smile, and I do now. I couldn't be happier. That's what I got today, guys. I hope that information helps. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe if you like my content. Boom, boom, boom. and we'll see you in a couple of days. Make it a great week.